So if you guys have been following along with me in this foster parent journey, this fostering justice journey, last week, a couple weeks ago, I released an episode called The Breaking Point, where I talked about being on vacation and just how we were absolutely brought to our end, at least I was, with parenting and with caring for justice and trying to balance life and all of that. And I was thinking today, pain and heartache and trial and confusion and loneliness and all these different things are what get us to our breaking point. And sometimes even God brings us there because he wants us to find life with him and not in everything around us. But what builds us up after we reach the breaking point? Because the breaking point isn't the end. It's not the last page of the book. It's not the last step of your journey. And I think, at least what I've experienced, is that the thing that builds us back up again is love. Now let me flesh that out a little bit. I think the strongest force on the planet is the love of Christ. I do. That's what I've experienced. I think when God enters a situation, things change, transformation occurs, and people find the life that they were always meant to live. And I think a lot of the time we spend our life searching for that thing, that one thing. And I don't think in a this is my truth kind of way that God is that one thing. I think humanity is designed for the love of God regardless of what your truth is. So when we reach the breaking point, not only is it that love builds us up, but it's love that gets built up in us afterwards. As the last couple weeks have gone on for Kelsey and I, we have enjoyed parenting justice much more than we did beforehand. Because when you reach your breaking point, you finally accept letting go of things, right? Letting go of control, or letting go of how this baby was supposed to be, or what life was supposed to be. When all these things get broken down, it's almost like you're able to take a breath of fresh air and rest in what's in front of you. Find peace in what's in front of you. And so then what is able to be formed in you at that point is, one, an appreciation of whatever it is that's in front of you. For us, it's justice, and a love and a care. And from that building block, life continues on. So for us, the breaking point was rock bottom. But since then, as justice has learned how to laugh and smile and giggle, we get to enjoy those things now. Right? We are in it for the long haul, like we've said before, but now there's an experiential conviction backing it up, where we've said, okay, we've gotten rid of what we thought this was going to be. We need to get rid of those expectations and instead face the reality of, this is how justice is. This is how he cries. This is his eating schedule. This is how it is to relate to him. And then that forms an understanding in us of what it's going to take. The breaking point gets you to that point. It gets you to understanding what it's going to take. It's love that moves you forward from it. Sometimes love is a choice. It's a decision to say, no, I'm not going to be taken out yet. I'm still going to move forward on this. And sometimes it just feels like it comes out of nowhere, from a deep place in us, from the Lord, through prayer. through internal searching, whatever you want to call it. Again, for us, that's Jesus. It's always been Jesus. And then once you get that, life begins to make sense again. Things begin to kind of come together and make sense. And that's, I think, where we're at now. Where the last couple weeks, love has been replenished and rebuilt in us. I mean, he's still fussy. He's still a mystery to us. We're still trying to figure him out. But as more time has passed, more bonding has occurred. And more love and more trust is being built into our relationship with Justice. So, I mean, I still think we're far from being out of the woods yet. For example, he started sleeping through the night a week ago, and the last couple nights have just been terrible. He's been up at 3 a.m., just screaming, and different things. So we're far, I think, from coasting. I think God is giving us rest in this time, but we're far from coasting. So it's still an uphill battle. We're still moving forward in what it's going to take to do this, but we've got a foundation now of love. And we always had that foundation, but now in an experiential sense, we really have it. So, those have been my thoughts this week, you guys. I'll catch you next time.